Gubla Sarre Moni Loivlora. Me like making one blood talk about him is la 4.27% Kroton Equity. That is la talk me woki me like him all hella leaders blow you mean, particularly politicians and you're the cronies who said like put him hand you in go inside list la 4.27% Kroton Equity. Me like him you harm me, now you take him now and do what is right. Okay, firstly, before me starting to talk, last 2 days ago, me making one blog post on social media, Facebook page, Lumina, me was this 4.27% Kroton Equity is guided by a dead man's word. And if you touch this, you will touch fire and your hands will get bent. You will get bent. That's what I said. And I meant it very precisely. Me making this talk in accordance with our hella history and hella prophecy. Ibla pabanigini narbla by ibla na believing but hella from all works of life, from the length and breadth of hella believes in this. The gas we now call it PNG LNG project is a prophetic gas. Or tomorrow people have been prophesied. Also, this gas was called a fire under the ground, which is called Kigiri Lightchapo. All Tugubas, the Waralambiligo and them only been prophesied of them. He got this fire under the ground stuff. Now, only precisely talk him, all of them. No can light him this fire and give him all. They said that. No can light him this fire and give him all. Now, suppose you light him fire and give him all. Understand that it must come at the cost of your life. It must come at the cost. So it's all in all, it's a prophetic gas. And what we now see in hella belief and in hella prophecy, it is fulfillment of what our forefathers have prophesied very clearly. So, time is la PNG LNG project or signing lo kokopo. Someone has to actually give a go. Someone has to light him isla fire and give him. And that happened to be the Hellas prophetic son who hails from the Hellas, a very renowned place. You must call him the Pevenethe. Late Anderson Agiru was from this place. Mibla call him Pevenethe. This la Pevenethe story lo Mibla lo Hela mosa Mibla gubla man. The name blame all call him Paja. He's a good man. Was killed, murdered in Pevenethe, where Late Anderson Agiru comes from. Na head blow this la gubla man only been mumuim long place lo pabablo Anderson Agiru lo piragandaka. Ta Anderson Agiru been die. Piragandaka lo tribe lo lane 3 hospital come out. Tanda been strike him na put on him na house. Hela knows about it. So what I'm actually trying to say is Late Anderson Agiru was a Hella's prophetic son from Pevenethe. This la gubla man. One kind of Jesus Christ in Hella's belief who came to pay the ultimate price on the Calvary to set the people free. Late Anderson Agiru in Hella believe the boy from Pevenethe who rise to pen the signature for the PNG LNG project to go ahead. And he paid the ultimate price. It was not a curse. It was not a curse. Late Anderson Agiru was a prophetic son. And he had to do what he did. And so he signed the PNG LNG project. He signed the lightable, the fire under the ground. Although no one lighting fire and give him, and it's an Agiru gave him. And it was not a curse, it was meant to be. It was meant to be. For Anderson Agiru is Hella's prophetic son. Mit awesome, if not la papuningini, by not a film. Papuningini wal Hella, only film. So on that day, time Anderson Agiru pen him la signature, blow. PNG LNG project will go ahead. Those inner cycles of Agiru. I've had talked to few. Says, let Anderson's Agiru body shrink their own. And it was fulfillment of the prophecy. And it was fulfillment of the prophecy. And this prophetic son, in his last days, he said precisely on the media, in front of the entire media. This full media is circulating all over social media. It's on YouTube. You type in Medicine Agri about 4.2% Kroton Equity and by you him. Now current governor, I don't know why, current governor, Philip Ndiele was there at that time, just beside him when Anderson Agri made that talk. Now let me get up to him. This 4.27% Kroton Equity is a present for the landowners. Look, give him this gas under the fire. That belongs to the landowners. Hello, that belongs to the landowners. Now let me precisely to him. This 4.27% Kroton Equity must be managed independently without political interference. Now I'm get up to him. Politicians like myself will not put dirty fingers on these funds. Politicians like Philip Ndiele will not put these dirty fingers on these funds. Politicians like Prime Minister James Marape will not put dirty fingers on these funds. Politicians, hella politicians, or anybody for that matter, will not put dirty fingers on these funds. And that's why I said, this 4.27% Kroton Equity is guided by a dead man's word, who happens to be a prophetic son for Hela, the boy from the Pepenete. Hela knows about it. Hela was skin grass bakira. Well, I have to tell you, it is what it is. So if all Hela leaders, you heard me? You heard from Agiru? Don't touch it. If you touch it, you will get banned. Prime Minister James Marape, you are also part of the history. You claim yourself as a Hulukuma chief. Well, in Hela history, Hulukuma is a middleman. Online lo tugubas a karim oil ikam. Online lo tugubas a oil bilas mibla Hela sa putim oil. So online lo tugubas a karim oil kam suppose only karim fibla bamboo oil. Come. The Hulukumayas, who is now happens to be Prime Minister James Marape. Only say kisim fibla tripla by only pocket him, only put it aside. Na tripla by all give him andavlo bardavle imibla. All Hela upana. The Engans. The Engans bring the salt down, the Hulukumayas. So trade him, they become the facilitator, they become the 10% commission man. Only say kisim fibla packet salt. Yeah, tripla, tubla packet salt or pocket him tripla by all give him. So the Hulukumayas actually trade. And Marape's being now is part of the Hela history. Hela knows about it, Marape knows about it, and he calls him Hulukumaya chief. And I clearly see who he is becoming now. He is the facilitator, he is the negotiator, he is the commission man. That's part of Hela history. You can't deny. Hello. Undelu, you come from the Irekelo. Last time you go and Tundaga. Tundaga is one of those prophetic, Hela's prophetic land. I believe there is a massive deposit of mineral under the foothills of Mount Tundaga. And then it'll this mountain and this something I missed up. Undelu went there last time. Now I'm kirab those from Pepenete, where Agiru hails, to from Irakela, where Uraldu hails, and now they are in Tundaga. Well, so if you guys saying that, you guys know the history. You guys know the history. Don't touch it. Me talking. I'm talking. I am an Urunauni man. Suppose if I Hari Ibria, that's where I belong. I'm telling you. So don't touch it. This 4.27% Kroton Equity is a gift, rightfully gift to the landowners of the Laitepo, Kira Laitepo. And primarily belongs to the people of Hela, particularly the Tukubas, and he was in particular. Yes, they are the provincial affected landowners and the other impacted PNVLNC project that comes together, but primarily the 4.27% equity belongs to the Tukubas, and he was in, for that matter. So this is, you touch him something about Zimbabwe. Let alone the landowners agree. Let alone the Tukubas, and he will sit down and say this is how we want it to be. Listen to them. Prime Minister James Marape, you come now, stop here. The another Hela son, who is from Pepenete, sign him little light and give him all the word. And he paid the ultimate price. Now it's you It's you. You come sit down, Prime Minister skin grass big kiram. It's you. You are the one who will give it back to the landowners. Give it them at no cost. Don't interfere. No can design him charge away where you but put him handle you go and sell the figures. Don't put your cronies in this one. You will get banned. You but Simbarab. Me to those skin grass big kiram. Well, it is what it is. I will live here to witness you getting banned. I will be here to see you getting banned. Don't touch it. Give it to the landowners. Haram tukduk bungo. Sit down. Kiss him bius lolan. How what they want it. And give lolo. Light him la fire and give him all that. It belongs to them. No contrary lo making kind something lo. Push him hand you go and sell this la funds. You and your cronies. Your fingers will get banned. You will be get banned in the process. Tingin na stop.